This part of North Wales has been special to me my whole life. I grew up in South Manchester but moved to Colwyn Bay with my young family.
It's a great place to bring up children because they've got the beach, they've got the woods.
We have the most wonderful little theatre, and I think I'm the only person in our family that's not actually performed on stage there.
It's an old Victorian town, so it's got a lot of character in the buildings.
Colwyn Bay was the cream of the holiday resorts on the North Wales coast.
There's lots of things that we could change about it, but I think that it's a really nice area.
I think we could make a big difference to the town because it is a really positive community.
It's really important for local communities to engage with planning because the planning profession needs to hear people on the ground and to hear what they've got to say.
Local people know their area really well. The history, the type of use, the way people move around a space, and that's for me crucial within the planning process, getting that information in. Planning Aid Wales have been brought in to work with people within the Bay of Colwyn area over a period of 12 months to help get to know and understand the issues, the geography, the demographics, to create what's called a place plan. At its essence, a place plan is a community-led and community-produced plan that looks at the area they live in and makes a plan for how they would like to see it evolve and change and improve for the better over time.
What a place plan does is it helps local people to write their plan for their local area with the real local detail and knowledge. So when developers or the public sector come to develop and build things, they can say this is what the community wants and needs.
There is no defined process or set of steps that you should go through to create a place plan, but you must deliver on these three objectives. That is input from the planning department, the local planning authority. It must have evidence to back up whatever you're saying within the plan, and crucially, it must have good community engagement. So for example, we go to shopping centres where there's good footfall and people are walking through all day. We can actually capture people and sort of generate some interest. Or we'll go into schools where we've got a captive audience because you really do need to get out there to where people are in their everyday lives.
One challenge we have is always to get that demographic of the area, you know, from the younger population through to the older generations, and we do want the younger people involved because it's their future, it's their area.
And very often we get the most creative feedback from those young people who are often overlooked within a sort of a statutory engagement process.
The place plan is a long process. We can't just do the engagement, write it all down and hand it over.
There's a lot of back and forth between the different stakeholders involved in the production of the plan. It really helps build a sort of sense of ownership over the plan. Really, everybody starts working together to produce a plan that is beneficial for everyone.
There's always going to be those people that come and help you put that project together, and yeah, quite frankly, they could just come out, take pictures, write notes down, but actually being in the community, living in the community and being part of it, you know that you're putting your stamp on it as well.
I think the difference with the place plan is it's been about going out to the local community pretty much with a blank sheet of paper. It was very much about wanting a conversation with the local community.
It's led by the community. And I think the contribution that the younger people of Colwyn Bay have made, the schools, I don't think any other consultation that I'm aware of has actually been total intergenerational.
You know, hopefully we'll, last 20 years when they will be that much older and part of the adult community,
I'd like to see that there's plenty of opportunity for our children and actually be making sure that all of us residents are enjoying the best of life, not just a life, but the best of life.
The people that are on the current steering committee and people who are delivering place plans in other parts of Wales, it's not about what their individual wants or needs are, it's about delivering for the next generation. They want to create something, they want to create growth, they want to create a little bit of a movement for the community to take ownership over the place they live in.